You know, I'm not a white supremacist. I'm not a Nazi. I'm far from it.
Robert Paulson, father of Daisy Jupiter Paulson, who was 14 years old when she was attacked on June 4th, 2021, and later died from her injuries, spoke to the forum to clarify his role with the National Justice Party, an organization that's been called white supremacist by hate group watchdogs like the Anti-Defamation League and the Southern Poverty Law Center. Paulson is upset with the judicial system and feels that the accused, Arthur Prince Colley, needs to be punished to the fullest extent of the law, including a hate crime against his daughter.
Been a little emotional about all this because, you know, I started to let some people speak for me, and now I'm kind of, not only am I a little bit regretting it, it's just I'm tired of being muted, you know, and they were the only ones that truly reached out to me, and I just said, go ahead, you know, do your thing. I don't really know much about that party. He tries to tell me more about it, but I mean, I just want, you know, justice to the fullest extent. I mean, they didn't even charge him for kidnapping or terrorizing. I mean, or even a hate crime, because, you know, if the shoe was on the other foot, if my kid was black and that was a white dude, you know, for sure they would already throw that on there. You know, how are you going to beat a child and stab them, you know, 25 times for a course of 30 minutes? And not constitute as a hate crime? That's where the problem is. It's like, why is it good for only one side to do that and not the other? I mean, most of my family is actually my blood family, black and Hispanic. A lot of them are all mixed. My closest friends back home in Cali, they're all black. I only threw the whole hate crime out there because why not? I asked them. You know, they told me, do whatever it takes to give justice to the fullest extent. So that's what I started to do. And, you know, and Peter and all them, they started helping me. You know, I don't know anything about the whole white supremacy or Nazi stuff. I'm completely against that. You know, I mean, I feel that, you know, if everybody wants equalness and this and that, well, you need to charge him equally, just like the other person, just like this other person. I mean, I find it ridiculous that there's these double standards, and, you know, and it's frustrating. I need to focus and heal and stuff, and, you know, I haven't really had a chance to because, you know, because of some of the backgrounds that some of these people have in that organization, you know, it threw a little bit of riffraff in my own household. And now I got to get that back in order, and it's one of the reasons why I'm here today, is to explain certain things. I haven't heard from any legislator, nobody. I mean, the last time I heard from the prosecution was the last hearing, which was April 21st. You know, I mean, it's like we'll talk to you just for a brief moment and then stay away from us, pretty much. You know, that's what I get. That's how I feel. You know. There's, you know, nothing is changing. I mean, you could tell the crime, you know, in this town is getting worse and worse and worse, and nobody's doing anything about it. I mean, yeah, the cops are called and doing what they're supposed to do because, you know, they only respond. But, you know, when you look at, okay, they arrest these people, they put them away, well, okay, well, now the judicial system is not upholding their end of the deal. They're not prosecuting these people to the full extent of the law, and it's showing that. That's why you're having all these random, you know, well, yeah, you know, it's kind of weird to say random attacks when, you know, you got a violent criminal. All he has to do is write the judge a poor me letter, and he gets released. Where in the world does that happen elsewhere? I can't fathom it. And then you have Mr. Colley here get his second felony, which is a felony gun charge. You know, in most states, that's 3 to 5 years in prison, regardless. No slaps on the wrist, no 27 days walking the streets committing more crimes as they go along. So, you know, where is their accountability? Where are these people, you know, I mean, if that's what it takes to, you know, be a lawyer and a judge, you might as well just give somebody else their job. You know, if they're not willing to do their job, you know, effectively and efficiently, and you know, protect the citizens of this town, then they don't deserve it. And that's how I truly feel about that. Me, I just, you know, I'm filled with a lot of anger and rage, but I just work, work, come home, try and, you know, take care of the family the best I can. Try to keep my mind off those things, but you know, it's a little hard. You know, I don't get to have that phone call with her anymore, or her walking in the door or need a ride, or you know, just I miss her jokes. I miss everything about her. So I mean, it is hard on everybody.